Growing up in my neighborhood was far from pleasant. It wasn't a matter of choice, but of affordability for the residents, including my family. Most houses were small and dilapidated, and even the local businesses struggled to survive for long. Exploring abandoned buildings became a common pastime for us kids, despite the authorities turning a blind eye. One place that always held a sense of eerie fascination was our old elementary school, which had shut down and remained untouched. One Saturday night, my friend Ryan and I decided to explore it. It was a long walk from his house, but curiosity drove us forward. Nestled on the outskirts of town, surrounded by dense woods and encased in a chain-link fence, the school felt out of place and unsettling. Scaling the fence, we entered through a broken window. The building greeted us with ominous creaks as if whispering secrets of its past. Moving cautiously down the hallways, we ventured deeper into the abandoned school. The rooms were in shambles, filled with broken furniture and scattered debris. Yet, the atmosphere grew increasingly oppressive with each step. As we reached a hallway cluttered with chairs, an unsettling thud echoed through the empty corridors. Brushing it off as the building settling, we pressed on. But our sense of unease intensified when we stumbled upon a room adorned with hanging clothes. Before we could react, a chilling sight met our eyes, a disheveled figure lurking in the shadows, clutching something metallic. Panic surged as Ryan and I locked eyes, realizing the danger we were in. Without hesitation, we fled the room, the sound of metal clattering behind us followed by a blood-curdling scream. Racing through the corridors, we leaped out of a window and sprinted into the night, our hearts pounding with fear. Reflecting on the encounter later, we realized the gravity of the situation. The man we encountered was likely armed and unstable. Had we lingered a moment longer, the outcome could have been far more sinister. The darkness seemed to swallow us whole as we sprinted through the overgrown brush, our breaths ragged and frantic. Fear gnawed at our heels, urging us to put as much distance between ourselves and the abandoned school as possible. Once we reached a safe distance, we collapsed onto the damp forest floor, our bodies trembling with adrenaline. It took several minutes for our breathing to slow, but the chill of terror lingered, clinging to our skin like a second shadow. Ryan broke the silence first, his voice trembling as he recounted the harrowing encounter. We pieced together the events, each detail more disturbing than the last. The man's crazed eyes, the glint of the metallic object in his hand, and the bone-chilling scream that pierced the air, all of it replayed in our minds like a macabre nightmare. Shaken to our cores, we eventually gathered the courage to make our way back home, sticking to the main road and avoiding any darkened alleyways or shadowy corners. Even the familiar streets seemed ominous in the dead of night, casting long, sinister shadows that seemed to dance and flicker with malevolent intent. As we reached Ryan's house, we exchanged a silent vow never to speak of what had transpired that night. The memory was too raw, too terrifying to put into words. But deep down, we both knew that the horrors we had encountered in the depths of the abandoned school would haunt us for years to come.